Hey there, and welcome back to Blessed Seeds, an educational monster train series where we enjoy the strongest runs around. Yeah, I was thinking about doing a curse seed today, but the truth is my wrist is giving me enough of a trouble. The saga continues, in case anyone isn't aware. I've been talking about it for a few days in episodes, but I have a wrist brace on my left arm right now. It's really sucking. I hate it a lot. I mean, the brace is great because it helps, but my wrist is not feeling good. Now, fortunately, Monster Train is great for this because I don't need my keyboard for anything. I just play with the mouse, which is purely my right hand. So that works out great. But it does mean that I was thinking to myself, I was like, do I want to kind of endure a challenging run here? And the answer is no. I want an easy run, easy quote unquote. I want a run that's fun and guaranteed to be enjoyable, right? So that's why that Blessed Seed seems like a great way to spend my Sunday while recording this for you on Monday. So here we are. It is a Windleton run with Torch, a pretty solid clan combo if we get the correct amounts of scaling, which would be very exciting to see. So hopefully we get that. And yeah, I mean, it's probably some Rage high roll on Windleton, something like that. Love to see it if we see it, but we'll see what we get. It might be something else kind of cool, but all good either way. So, all right. We're currently on a 22 win streak here. We had a spell chain with a -2 baked into a Hallowed Halls, all into a Firelight with a Lady of the Reformed infused with Draft Line. Very powerful overall. Big fan of that. There was a Mindjack's middle floor too, which let me super set up the middle floor with those Hallowed Halls. We were squeezing a lot of units in. I did miss the Spike Driver Colony high roll, so I'm kind of lame in that respect. It would have been a pivot at ring 3. I already had my unit set up. I didn't need it to win. It would have been a much cooler run, though, admittedly. The original submitter did have the Spike Drivers. I think they had like 30 Spike Driver colonies in their run or something. It was outrageous. Just disgusting. So that's pretty funny. But regardless, in case you're joining us for the first time and don't know what's happening, hey, welcome. I'm playing viewer submitted runs, be they cursed, be they blessed. The idea is if you're playing Covenant 25 Monster Train and struggle with a run, you can send it my way. I will play it for you on the channel. Alternatively, if you're playing it and you find a really fun run that just kind of wins hard or is just really enjoyable for some reason, you can also send that my way and I'll play that too. Basically, it's a 3-word combo like you see up here in the top of the screen, and assuming all things go well, I can play it for you on the channel. This run in particular has a whole bunch of very high scores. This is probably something outrageous with Rage. Outrageous. God, if I call the episode that, I'm super lame. But anyway, we'll continue on and see how we do. So, as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's see how this blessed run does. I kind of want something cheeky. Like, if there's an obvious line here, and there definitely is based on what I'm seeing right now, maybe I do something a little less obvious. I don't know what that means yet, but it would be kind of fun to do a cheeky thing. I don't know, something about missing the spike drivers in the spike driver high roll run seems like I missed out, right? I missed out. We'll see. We'll see how strong this run actually is. It might actually be crazy tough or something, but probably not. Anyway, hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing okay. I'm currently on some ibuprofen painkillers because joint pain, hooray! Otherwise, I'm doing just fine, I suppose. It is a nice weekend for me, so glad to have a day off. And for Monster Train, we are Exile, Awoken, Default, Hellhorned. A good combo. We have Explosive Sigil, Daedalus, Rage Fell, and Patient Seraph. We'll need to answer Patient somehow, for sure. What that is a great question. Our cards are Steel Enhancer, Ritual of Battle, and Focus Growth. So that's pretty good. That is pretty darn good. Glad to see that. Let's look ahead. We have temples on 2, 3, 5, and 8. It's pretty good. It's backloaded a little bit. There's double hordes as well, which means I can get, what, 30, 80 shards in the last 3 rings if I need to. It's pretty good. Dupe is on 8 with steel shop side. Nothing remarkable. Good steel shop with removals and money on 7. It's kind of a lame trinket shop there too. Another steel shop on 6 with caverns. There's a good magic shop with vortex. One thing that's kind of universally true with Windleton, especially when you have card starts like this with ritual and focus growth, we're going to be very ember hungry. And as a result, -1s are going to be very valuable to me. Hopefully we'll see some -2s in these temples as well, because that will help us a bunch. Anyway, back to where I was. We were on 6. On 5, there's a magic shop, and on 4, there's no shops, which means we have 2 steals in the early game for sure. None of these particularly stand out. My dupes are 4 and 5. That's okay, I suppose. None of them are very strong, but they're there. Yeah, double steals in the early game. Both have Hellhorned banners, kind of interestingly. The Awoken banner on Ring 2 on Magic side. I am strongly incentivized to go to that Magic shop, by the way. If there's a -2 in this temple and a holdover, I can do some disgusting things with this focus growth or ritual here. And at the worst case, some -1s are big value. So we'll see what we get, but definitely Emblem of the Exiles. Sinner Salve is fine, but Emblem of the Exiles is like defensive scaling, which is incredible. And Strangler, for sure, because we have rituals. We have huge scaling. I can take the money, no problems. First combat, Aggressive Amulet, Clergy. We can take this. We have pings. If I didn't have these pings, this would be very, very scary, and I might just lose here. But we do, so I feel reasonably confident we get through it. We just play every single torch we see, pretty much. Is basically it. We also have that focus growth too, which I think is worthwhile. I'm gonna greed for money here. We're just gonna keep pinging. I think it's correct. Cool, Steel Enhancer, I will play the focus growth here. I'm gonna toss one torch middle, kill one of those guys so I don't take my entire life bar in damage. Top floor not looking great, so I'm going to spend 2 pings on bottom. I'm banking on hitting the focus growth again, which I think we can count on because of the root seeds. Yeah, great, we did it. Cool, we win with that. I do want to ping this last enemy though. No more root seeds. Cool, good. We get through it based on that alone. Cool, great job. All right, easy stuff then. It could have been a lot harder, but all I had to do was ping out those enemies, and that helps. Glimmer is probably the pick here, because let me tell you why. Despite the fact this is a blessed run, which means we probably do see Predator, Glimmer is the pick if you're not certain you see Predator, right? You're not sure, and as a result you take Glimmer because it's safe. I value that considerably. Hornbreak, Welder Helper, or Fortify? Fortify is dead to me here. I don't think it's that. Welder Helper is maybe okay, but I have healing, right? Focus growth. I want to lean in on this focus growth. What if I just take Hornbreak instead? It's a better ping. I like this card a lot. Takes a +10 well if I see one in this shop, because I am going to the magic shop. I'll take the Hornbreak. I think it's a better card here. Oh, Steelsinger. Is that the high roll? No, I can't imagine. The high roll in this run almost has to be Windleton with a bunch of rituals. Animus of Will and Animus of Speed here too. I wish I could take 2 units here. Good grief. Steelsinger is really good. It's tough. I do get a lot of questions about how do you play Steelsinger with Windleton, because Root Seeds exists. Yeah, you know what? Actually, Steelsinger sounds fun. I'm on board with that. We are 100% going Magic Shop, by the way. No doubts in my mind. I'm leaning in on healing. Spell Chain, why couldn't you have been a -2? Oh, I'm sad. It's okay. What's in the Awoken banner? Oh, Shattered Shell Husk Hermit. That's very boring. Husk Hermit is what I take if I'm scared of Windleton dying. I'm not, though. I have Exile's Emblem. I'm just going to skip that. I'm going to take -1/-1 focus growth here, because if I see an X5 that's very powerful into it. You could spell chain the focus growth, -1 spell chain it, and then it's 3 Ember, but you draw 4 extra cards next turn. Problem is it costs so much Ember, right? I'd rather just -1 it and draw again. I will put the +10 in the Hornbreak, as I mentioned. It's very strong. Double stack, skip it. That's a Permafrost. I'm going to -1 that focus growth to 0 here. This is because if I see an X5, this is the super pick for sure. Yes. Look, I know what you're thinking. Look, isn't -1/-1 ritual X5 stronger in this run? Maybe. Maybe. I don't actually think so. The focus growth with the Steelsinger is really powerful. If we end up going all in on Windleton, assuming we see Predator, which I have to assume we will, then we should be okay to do so. We could go all in on Predator and just cruise. We'll see. I'm not taking Spell Chain, by the way. That's wrong. I could take the spikes for sure. Yeah, that's good. We play Steelsinger middle here. Do I play Windleton downstairs? Absolutely not. He gets clapped by the spikes here, right? So we Steelsinger middle, and then Windleton upstairs, and that'll do. I want to see some pings, baby. Yeah, we shoot one for sure. And then I think we stick a Train Steward tank to take most of that hit. Yeah, that's good. We get the Collector. That's good too. Steel Enhancer, Train Steward for sure tanks a bunch of this. I do ping and a ping. And then we again save most of Windleton's HP. Now if I see a ping here, ooh, good. I'm gonna focus growth the Steelsinger. I'm gonna pop both creatures down below. I will Steel Enhancer upstairs. I mean, in practice, the Steelsinger just kind of wins here, so we'll buff him. He has 88 HP here. We get the Glimmer at least. Ooh, and I actually see the focus growth again, which is really solid. Cool. Great job. Yeah, Steelsinger does work here for sure. Good. We make some progress. Not much, but some. To the 23. Give me a Wildwood Sap. Or, don't. Sting, Steel Enhancer, Sharpen. Sting is not terrible. Technically kind of gets me around, but I just don't see the value in it here. I potentially already am going to overdraw. Sharpen is a horrible card, and I don't need a third Steelsinger. I actually value the 10 gold more than the Sting here, so we'll take that. And Fledgling Imp. Absolutely, we click a Fledgling Imp. 100%. Steel Shop? Or Magic Shop. -1s? What's my holdover if I see it? The Glimmer, I suppose, is fine. Interesting options. It's not a great holdover, but it is something here. Steel Shop could have... I could take an Endless. I mean, we go Steel Shop. With the Endless, Quick, and Multi-Strike being good, there's no reason I skip it. Yeah, I mean, we take the Multi-Strike into Steelsinger here. Good. We'll take that. And then Hellhorned banner says... Steelworker? I guess I could stick that in front of Windleton, technically. It's fine, right? Fine. I probably should grab something for Windleton. Ah, sure, why not? We'll take the Steelworker, I guess. It'll do. It'll do. Okay, now what am I actually doing here? Am I going to re-roll this? I could see Endless, I could see Quick. Both are pretty good. I should do that, I think. Yeah, okay, I will do that. Okay, it's a large stone. We hate to see it. We could make him huge. That's certainly wrong. What if this is an overflow on the caverns? I'd rather wait for the multi-striker Quick, right? Yeah, I think I would. I'd rather wait. It's almost certainly wrong. I need to look for an Endless at a shop anyway. Do I? Maybe. Maybe. think about this real quick. I could put where am I going? Magic Shop on 5. Magic Shop on 6, probably. It's a good one with removals. Cut out some of that garbage. I might use that Steel Shop. I don't think I... No, I don't think I do. Temple. Intrinsic Spell Chain. Oh, buddy. You know I'm sad. I don't want the Spell Chain. There's no good in... Yeah, there's no good infusion here either. I'm just gonna skip, because I can get 80 shards pretty quick in the end game if I leave room for an infusion. Plus 25 here. I mean, it's not bad, right? It's not bad. Giving up so soon. I mean, the thing is, I have to wait so long. The question is, where am I going to go for overflows? Because look, there's no steel shops in the mid game. I'm seeing at least 1 caverns on 5. Obviously on 6, I could see the quick or the multi, depending on what I'm looking for. I should wait. I should wait. It's fine. If I see an overflow here, I'll just be sad. If I see an X5, it's focus growth for sure. Yes. Purge? That's an intrinsic. Right. I remember now. We definitely don't want intrinsic. I need -1s. Ah, dang it. I am sad. It is a Heartstone overflow. Well, that's not that important. This could have been, it could have been like Tiny Stone, right? If it had been Tiny Stone, I'd be like, all right, buddy, you got me. I wanted the plus 25 in it. This is a really bad, this is a bad event for me here because blood for blood, nothing is leaking or else I'm losing. I'll take the Pyre Shard and the Steel Worker, I guess. You might as well toss him some HP. That's free. Sure. I could give him another plus 25 if I'm scared. Am I scared? Honestly, yeah, I'll take it. This is kind of a weird going back now, but we'll stay at 10, move on. It's a little weird. With that plus 25 already in him, I'm more inclined to keep him around. I was kind of thinking initially he might be a throwaway, but like, yeah, here we just do, what, Windleton, Steelworker in front, and then we glimmer this floor, and it's fine. Sure. I mean, like, this is a lot of stats on this guy in the front. He's going to do okay. Put Steelsinger upstairs, hopefully get some procs on him. I mean, like, we take 14 on the front here, but he's got a ton of HP, so it's not that big of a deal. Focus growth upstairs. I'm going to shoot one on bottom. Then we train steward, get rid of it. Sure. These steel enhancers go on my friend downstairs here. I can play the torch for damage and we clear the whole bottom floor. I will root seeds upstairs now. Bomb sucks a bit. We're just eating a lot with his HP, but like he's actually doing okay here. I need to play double train steward to get rid of them. I'm gonna blast the bomb here, save some HP. We definitely don't get the win on bottom floor, and that's gonna be okay. Yeah, it's just fine. I wish to draw cards, please. Would I play a ritual if I saw it? Probably. Sure. Which means I don't play that fledgling imp. Yeah, I mean, our steelworker kind of just did fine there, right? I think our guy up top gets through this. Yeah, we focus growth him, we glimmer him. Steel enhancer, root seeds. Draw me around again, friend, please. Thank you. He gets through it no matter what. Yeah, he does. We didn't see what we wanted. Toss him a ritual. That's good. Cool. Alright, he gets the kill. We're at like, what, 37 or something? It's pretty slow. 26, even worse. Yikes. Oh, Transcendent. Absolutely. Spreading spores? You know, maybe, but not today. Tia. Let's go Tia. Husk Hermit, Awoken Hollow, Alpha Fiend. These are bad. We're skipping them. We're taking Ember. 10 times out of 10. Doesn't matter that I have Steelsinger, because I need to play more spells. Is that Malika I see in the background? Oh, it is. Ooh. Okay. Wheel. let's talk about wheel here. There's no mid-game steel shop, which means Endless is out of reach. I do have Endless in the form of a Tia infusion, so I could Endless a Fledgling Imp if I skip Wheel. Or I can take Wheel and play a risky mid-game at 10 shards. It's possible. Steelworker is pretty tanky. I can clear 4 Train Stewards here, which is pretty big value. And I took the Ember, which means I should be able to accelerate fast through my run, through my deck. Now the question, the worrisome part is, does Steelsinger live if I'm playing him? It's a difficult call, huh? I think there are ways of getting through this. The wheel is obviously good because then I could theoretically do Fledgling Imp infused into Transcend Imp and play, and he has Endless from the wheel, which, you know, the potion that comes out of it. And so then I can get, you know, multiplicative scaling of Rage on the floor, and we eventually, if we hit Predator, turn Windleton into a machine that wins automatically, which is fun. And then I'm just playing a Steelsinger mini game along the way. Alternatively, Corrupted Cloud becomes the healing, the Vial of Tears, which is just every free turn I get. Every turn is a turn of scaling on Steelsinger, which is pretty good. Can I get away with both? Yeah, I mean, I can. I can for sure. So I'm going to take the Cloud, and I'm going to take the Wheel here, and we just stay at 10 shards for sure. The removals are cheeky, but I'd like to look for an Animus infusion for the Steelsinger. Either one, doesn't really matter. We'll take it then. I will look. Animus of Will, sure. That's the one we get today. Horde says Thorn Fruit, Jack Strips. I'm gonna take Thorn Fruit here. Once we accelerate fast enough and start playing enough cards, I have the Ember. I think this will only give me so many cards overall. This will be fine. I'll take the Thorn Fruit here. This also potentially synergizes with a bunch of stuff later. And now removals-wise, I don't have to... With the Wheel, I'm going to burn the 4 Train Stewards, so we cut 2 torches here. Yeah. Forge. Okay, we can see Predator, which is for sure the pivot. If it had been Thornlord, fine, but Predator is great. Now, there's only 2 temples, so if I'm going to do a Tia infusion and the Animus infusion on this run, I need to plan around that. I'm going to be at 40-ish shards on Ring 5. I think we skip the money here. We go to the Magic Shop coming up. Maybe we can take the Trials. Yeah, we skip this money because I want to stay low. Very low. Ancient Hate. That's free. It doesn't... I mean, the Pornbreak pierces anyway. And then Torch... The Consumed Torch. I mean, I guess my Glimmer. Okay, so the Ancient Hate is good. Note that this is the boss that gives me Ember Drain on a kill. Okay. Steelsinger can take this hit on turn 1. Am I not playing the... Yeah, I'm not playing my friend downstairs. I'm thinking about the Steelworker. If it's Steelworker, I play him middle. If it's Steelworker I'm putting down, and I assume to win on Windleton's floor, I stick that in front of Windleton on bottom. And we just lean into the low scaling on the Light Harnessers. If I am not playing Steelworker and I'm playing Steelsinger, then I play Steelsinger up top, obviously, and Windleton on middle to guarantee the Collector. I think that's correct, actually. Yes, and then we just kind of sting here, and I guess we torch too, sure. Doesn't really matter. Okay, we get the Focus Growth. We do not play the Animus. I want to put down Train Steward here. And, I mean, both Train Stewards, I think, need to go down. We'll Sting to kill 1. I will Root Seeds into my Lad. I want to get him over 35, which is good. We get the Collector, which is nice. I like that. Ritual is on docket. How am I feeling? If I ritual here, we guarantee get this floor killed and potentially Windleton starts living, which is good. I think I do have to ritual on him here. That's just a solid choice. And you want to glimmer upstairs for the scaling. That's good. The sting is fine. We just play it wherever. Steel Enhancer up top. I need this guy not to die. These train stewards are not going to go away yet, unfortunately. Okay, friend is dead on bottom floor. Good. Steel Enhancer up top. I need him not to die. Don't get the fledgling imp killed here. It just keeps stinging, I suppose. I think the ritual is now going to be more beneficial upstairs because of the multiple hits. Take the root seeds up top as well. Lean into wanting that top floor to kill. I'd like to get... Well, I was going to say I'd like to get my... What's his name called? Train stewards killed, but I don't think that's going to be happening. I do want to play out this torch, though. Just burn this thing. It doesn't really matter what it shoots, sure. Animus is an infusion. Steelworker does not die here. Okay, true. Okay. I get some stings, sure. We sting out the bottom. Big draw. Glimmer upstairs. I will kill Train Steward? Yeah, we kill Train Steward here. I think this is correct. Even though I don't get the ritual, I can just root seeds instead. I know that's an Ember Drain, but that's going to be okay. We're just using Windleton to hold down, basically. He gets 100 damage in. Wow. Now, Mutilation for sure. I cannot kill this Train Steward because I cannot play him here. It's kind of funny. I think the Horn Break is pretty good. It's like 30 free damage. I'll take that. Worthwhile. We Steelsinger up top. We really, really don't want our buddy to perish, is the thing. We lose Windleton, but he doesn't get purged. We want him to win upstairs. Good. We take these. Sting, Sting, Ritual. Good. Okay. We take it. Good. That purged quite a bit. We have one Train Steward left, and we got the money, which is great. Glad to see it. Awake is pretty good because I have no regen here, so some regen will give multiple procs on Steelsinger. That's valuable. I think I also have to take Tiresome Climb because, remember, we're fighting Patient. Otherwise, I would click Inferno here. Okay, those are good cards to pick up. Again, though, just more Ember costs. They're both really expensive. Good grief. I'm hoping for Abandoned Stave, actually. Let's go to the magic shop. I mean, we've already talked about it. I desperately need -1s. Permafrost. Give me a -2, please. Okay, or just another intrinsic spell chain. Do I have to take intrinsic for Patient? Do I? Maybe. Maybe. I can play bottom Windleton, middle Steelsinger. I could also do middle Windleton, top Steelsinger, which means I can flex on whether I'm playing into a top or middle. I could also do middle and top. I actually have a lot of flexibility here, and because of that, I don't think I take this intrinsic. I also might get wheel, so if something just kind of dies, it's not that big of a deal. I do think I have to take an infusion here, though. Right, I think this has to happen. And I think the right infusion is... what? Is it the Tia with the Rage Imp infused? Or is it the Animus into the Steelsinger? It's not very strong either way. I think it is the Animus, though, because it improves my draws here. And I can put Rage on him for a Relentless solution, which I think will actually matter because he gets an extra bit of benefit, even though his damage goes down. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, Steel Buddy. Good. We stay at 35, though. Give me an Abandoned Stave, please. Oh, gross. Or you can give me a rare draft. Melting Stygian? Ancient's Energy would be surprisingly good here. I can't afford to play a 3-coster. I'm going to look for a Trample Stone, I think. Okay, well, we got Wretch, Furnace Tap, Forever Consumed. No, we're just going to skip and take money then. Okay, that kind of sucks, but that's fine. I'm going to buy -1s now, I guess. Don't do stupid things like take the Spell Chain. I'm having problems with Ember here, so I want... What's more important? Playing a ritual? Probably getting a ritual to 2-cost is pretty important, I think. Right? I'm definitely... With Predator, I can just +10 this Glimmer, by the way. I think that'll be good. Yeah, that's a for sure choice here, I believe. We'll just +10 this thing. That's cool. I'm not permafrosting anything. Do I -1/-1 a ritual? I mean, it's going to be Awake, if anything. What if they show me a holdover? What am I holding over? Would I hold over Awake at 2 Ember? Maybe with Steelsinger down, right? He could do it. I might do that. All right, let's toss the -1 and Awake here first. It's always one of these goes here. The Permafrost I've already kind of established as being skipped. Yeah. Okay, we get the holdover. Interesting, interesting. Holdover that Awake. This is bad scaling, but we can draw 1,000,000 cards. I mean, that's really good for Steelsinger. I just need to not die here. I think getting a ritual playable is probably pretty good. 20 consume? Yeah, I'll 20 consume another torch. That seems reasonable. Just get rid of this card. Do I cut a card? I should cut a torch, actually. The last torch here. Just like go hard on finding your important cards. Yeah, we'll do that. I don't need these torches. Stay at 35 because, let's math, 50, 65. I can get 50 here, so I can get to 115, no problem. All right, cool. So we're okay. And I move on. Unless I'm scared, but I want money for this thing. Okay, we move on. 35. It's less than 40. Heaven Seal? I can take this. I have Windleton on lockdown. Harpy is scary, though. I'm going to need Steelsinger to get the Relentless kill here. So, in that universe, it's Windleton middle again. Steelsinger up top. Sting down bottom, I guess? Doesn't really matter. I have the quick. It doesn't change anything, actually, where I sting. I want to draw a card. So we're playing the Root Seeds here. I'll sting, sure. It doesn't actually change anything. I mean, I have to click it regardless, but you know what I mean. Focused Growth. Kill the Train Steward. Ooh, it might be a ritual, actually. I like the Glimmer as well. It's permanent scaling, but I think it might actually be the ritual. We gotta respect Harpy a little bit here. Is it ritual on Windleton, actually? That might actually be true. He's very slow right now. I think it's actually Windleton ritual here. Otherwise, we're never killing these tanks, yeah. Yeah, we like literally will never kill them, which would be kind of funny. We sting here. I do think the Awake upstairs is valuable. Another ritual middle could be good. But I do actually think we need to work on Relentless here. I think I need a ritual middle. I hate to say it, but I think I have to. Saves so much HP. Yeah, I think I have to. Okay, future rituals are now upstairs. All right, mid-floor, he actually looks fine. Let's give him some regen upstairs. We're going to scale up here. Root Seeds. We're going to snipe middle fellow here. Cool. I think that'll be good. Well, he lives still, so we focus growth up top. We awake up top. I need to play out the last train steward here. This is my opportunity. Do I want Steelworker removed from this run? This is my moment for this. Do I want Steelworker removed? Can I do just fledgling? I don't think so, right? Don't think I win with just Steelworker. I mean, just Windleton is what I meant. I don't think this... I think I need Windleton to have a tank in front of him. I think we need Steelworker to live. And I don't see how we assemble Steelsinger Windleton. This floor is too huge. It's 7 space. So... yeah, I just don't see that. So, okay, we're not going to get him killed. Fine. So I torch something here. I just want to burn this card out so I don't draw it again. Sure, we're going to lose the Train Steward, and that's actually perfectly okay. Cool. Sting everything into the boss here. We're going to keep awaking upstairs. I think that's important. We'll Glimmer up here as well. I could torch the boss. We do actually... Windleton clears the floor, shockingly, which is hilarious to me. Drawing a card is good here. Right? Drawing a card is good. I think torching the boss is better. Plus it gets rid of this card from the draw pile. Yeah, sure. Okay. Alright, goodbye, Train Steward. Sting, Sting, Sting. We're going to awake upstairs again, and I'm going to play the 2-cost ritual here. We're doing 150 with 150 HP. I think we get through it up top. Don't die on me, buddy. Incredible. Click nothing because I want him to get as much of this regen as possible. But we get the kill. Yeah. Cool, actually. Oh, we did it. Oh, Root Split Mask is great. We take this. Okay, we made it through. That's good. We get the Endless. We get everything we ever wanted. Steelsinger's up to 33 by 3. He got 18 in that one. That's pretty good. I don't need these draw cards because we already have Thorn Fruit. I don't need Preserved Thorns. Ensnare is redundant with Strangler and Root Split Mask. We're just going to skip stuff here. We're just skipping stuff. Important work. Dark Deal. I mean, we important work here for sure. We got Endless Imps. Let's go. Let's go. Give me Vial of Tears. Absolutely. Give me Immortality Potion. Absolutely. Okay, and now the run gets much stronger. I do want to go to a steel shop here still because I do still want to go to a steel shop. I'd like to get quick on this Steelsinger at some point in his existence. I can go to the one on ring 7, I think. Yeah, so we'll go to the magic shop. Again, I talked about this. -1s are really good for me. Plus it has some extra removals. Tempered Talisman, Scorching Restraints, Unbroken Horn. I mean, we're spending so much Ember, I don't see how the Horn is helping me. Scorching Restraints is, I guess, fine. It's not bad. Tempered Talisman, this benefits, I mean, some heals. Sure, some heals. Torches are all gone, though. I'm going to take the Scorching Restraints. It's fine. Magic Shop. Remove Consume. No. Plus 10. I mean, I'll toss that into the Glimmer here. I think that's good. 22 AoE is solid. I will take the -1s into cards that I wish to play, please. Ritual to 1 cost? Yeah, sure. Make these cards actually playable. Reroll this. 20 Consume? I mean, I like that Hornbreak. Permafrost? You could Permafrost important work if you're worried. I'm going to -1 Tiresome Climb. Am I? I'm going to -1 this other ritual, actually. Yeah, the thought I'm having is, what am I actually cutting from this run? It might genuinely be the steel enhancers. I'm drawing a lot of cards, is the thing. Yeah, I'm drawing a lot of cards. I think steel enhancers are pretty low value here now that I've seen like 5 magic shops. They're not terrible, actually. What if I cut a root seeds? I'm going to cut a root seeds. And the next cut is... I think it is a steel enhancer. Yeah, fine. I could buy more removals, but I'm going to a steel shop next. The permafrost is... I mean, it's okay, but it's going to just get in the way, because I'm going to be drawing 10 pretty consistently here. You could purge. I could 20 consume that Hornbreak if I'm actually wanting to get rid of it. That's actually probably okay. Oh, except I need to keep a slot open for ring 8 in case there's a plus 30 or a 10 in piercing, so we hold off. Don't make that mistake. And we should be able to get through this off the back of, you know, Endless Tia or whatever the heck we're doing here. I'm not really sure if we're going to hit 70k, but we're making it otherwise. Play some Steelworker action. Sure. Steelworker action. We love to see it. They play them downstairs. They just kind of hold down the fort, which is fine. And that's okay. We will... Man, Steelsinger plus the Awake on the same turn is kind of tragic, but it's okay. We'll at least play the friend. We'll give him the Glimmer here because it's something. We sting, I don't know, mid-floor, I guess. It's fine. It's fine, right? It's okay. Okay, focus growth, we ritual upstairs, steel enhancer, sting, we torch middle, get rid of it. Bottom floor is not doing anything fancy, but that's okay, right? Ritual up top, I think that's solid. We're doing 240 into the guy. We'll play the Awake here. We are leaning hard on scaling and not as much into the Rage. I mean, I guess we could, right? Nothing's walking on me, though. I'm just going to root seeds, and we're just going to draw cards, I think, right? I think it's fine. Doing a 250 up there. It's going to be okay. Bottom floor is just holding down the fort. Is basically it. I don't actually care about anything else that's happening. We just Glimmer, Awake, Sting middle, and then Root Seeds some more. It's fine. Not even playing the Imps here. Really? This bottom floor is disgusting. What is happening? Oh, buddy, we lose Steelworker. Oh no, what are we doing? I don't know, but truly, I'm just gonna ascend the boss here and take a free 300 into her. That seems good. And then I don't think we actually play... Oh, Windleton perishes. Oh no. Whatever will I do? I will play Steelworker. Seems good to me. We Awake upstairs. I'm gonna sting out the middle floor eventually. I'll ritual up top. I mean, we're doing a lot of damage. Our top friend for sure wins this. It's just a matter of... Like, we actually kill this whole floor because they get rooted, which is extremely funny to me. We are otherwise just stinging things, which is very funny otherwise too. Hiya. Shoot the boss, it's good. I mean, this is funny. I don't want to actually redraw Windleton here, which is kind of silly. Oh no, my champion is back. That's a shame. I Fledgling Imp because it's free with the important work here. We Sting now, and then I Glimmer for sure because I want more scaling. And we draw cards because I might redraw scaling, right? I mean, it's really it. We get through it for sure up top. I didn't see what I wanted, but I will click the Awake. It's good. We let it go. I mean, we have 14 regen. It's not a lot, but he's looking much better now. 62 by 3. He'll get there. Unleash the Wildwood. I mean, we take the Wildwood Tome, actually, right? The Wildwood Tome is what you play on Steelsinger if I'm not going to see the quick. Last Stand is what you play if you want to just hard win. Although it's more 3-cost cards. Do I take double Ember on this run? Good grief. Am I seeing another magic shop? Where's my dupe? It's on the steel side. I'm seeing 2 steel shops, so I'm not actually getting more -1s here. I think it is double Ember. Shockingly. If I want, I think I actually need space if I want to actually play these imps, but I'm running into such a problem with how do I afford everything? Maybe I do throw away Steelworker, remove him, and just replay Windleton, because if Windleton dies, it's kind of like, well, oh no, Windleton. It's fine, I suppose. It's a little odd, but it's okay. I'm going to take Last Stand, and we're going to go double Ember, I think. Yes. It's weird, but it's fine. We're going to go steel side. I want to cut cards. I don't see any value in the trinket shop here. I have to take this Horde. Thorn Casing. That's pretty nice. Guild Marker's not terrible. We'll take the Thorn Casing. I already have the Thorn Fruit. I'm going to take the second hit on Predator here, for sure. What a weird run. Endless, that's stupid. Large Stone. That's also stupid. I'm going to remove the cards I don't need here, which they exist. There are not very many of them, but they exist. I'm just gonna cut Steel Enhancer for sure, and I actually think it is cut Steelworker. Even though he's fully upgraded, yeah, we cut him. We save our cash because this was a terrible shop, and we move on. As odd as it is. Very curious. I think the Armor Emblem's okay here. And, I mean, basically what's happening is it's Windleton middle, right? Steelworker, Steelsinger friend up top. We take the Fledgling Imp on middle. I'm gonna important work him out. Fledgling Imp again. Shoot him, and then sting downstairs and just kill a man. Cool. We get the Awake up top, which is good. I'm going to Sting middle. We're going to Fledgling Imp middle, which is good. Takes that hit. Solid. Root Seeds in the back. Okay. Right. How odd, because the Conduits actually get it here, very shockingly. You Fledgling Imp the middle, I believe. Weird, right? We Fledgling Imp the middle for sure. I think I actually have to Awake Windleton here to keep him from dying. And I will Sting something. I'm going to blast a guy on bottom floor to get him killed. It's no Tia quite yet. Oh my god. 108? Good lord. That is actually a lot of scaling. Wild. He doesn't have quick up here. I mean, I may as well Tia, right? He gains 80 max hit points because of the summon trigger on Steelsinger. I have not seen that in a long time. That's... You know what? That's very funny. That's extremely funny, friend. I like how every conduit is getting upgraded here. They're just kind of like, you know, I don't know. Let's just shoot it, right? Let's just go crazy. Now, I could Fledgling Imp upstairs. I could Fledgling Imp downstairs, too. It's also fine. We have answers to this. It's just a matter of what I want to do. I'm taking, what, 30 here, plus the 5 Extinguish, so 35 damage. I could save him with the Glimmer, actually. Could I save him with a Fledgling Imp? No. The 10 comes in, then he takes 25 anyway, so I'd have to do something no matter what. I think I will Fledgling Imp here, and then Glimmer anyway, because now I can Tia up top. I'm gonna for sure focus growth, though. Actually, I'm not going to TIA. I don't think I want to. I'd rather focus on scaling here. We sting downstairs. That'll be okay. Sure. Really funny how things are leaking here no matter what we do. I can actually play the Fledgling Imp up top for Relentless, which is pretty nifty. Takes a hit, which is cool. Work on scaling, which I think is smart. Work on scaling, which I think is smart. Blast this front guy. Seems good. Okay, we do see a last stand here. Pretty tempting. It's 33 rage right now. The stings downstairs are not great, so I'm just going to sting out middle floor. We sting emptiness here. Am I winning up top? Almost certainly. Yeah, I mean, we are, absolutely. So I just play the Awake, and then I'm going to toss the last stand at this. I think. Guarantee the win. Sure. That for sure gets the Relentless kill. Now it's just a matter of maximizing my scaling otherwise. So we Awake, we Glimmer, Sting, Sting. I could Transcend Imp here, but I really don't want to put him back in. I mean, yeah, you TIA, and then you Important Work it, and then you Root Seeds here. Yeah, and that's actually okay. Windleton does 400 damage? Good grief. How does he... I mean, I guess that makes some sense. Sure. Awake. Cool, and then you toss a TIA at it because... fun. Doesn't really matter. It may be denied a point of scaling, which actually might be sad, but it's fine. You know, I might actually take this Pyrecrow, believe it or not. We're at 85 by 3. That's pretty weak, but it'll do with a second one. And I'm going to take Pyregrow. I'm going to take Pyre Chomper because I have an endless TIA. Even though that's essentially a permanent redraw now, I'm going to the right here. Give me something good. Quick. Yeah, sure. Quick on my Steelsinger is good, it turns out. That is one of the things I was looking for. Would also have accepted another multi-strike there. Resonance Shard is pretty good. Give me a -2. Or don't. You know? Fair. What if I Spell Chain Important Work? It's pretty good, I think. Patient could be scary, by the way. I think I take this Resonant Shard. Big scaling, good. I am going to re-roll that Trinket Shop now. Tap, tap. Draw more cards. Mark of an Exile when he's only got 30 health. No thanks. Removals are not necessary here. Remember what we are infusing, however. It is Fledgling Imp into the TIA here. This will be important. We're going to Spell Chain something. I think the Purge can go away. Like, I don't need that. I'm going to Spell Chain the Important Work here because I think that's disgusting. And we get to 105. We're going to dupe now. I think... How am I feeling about an additional Steelsinger? Is it that? Or is it just go all in on this TIA now? It's actually just the TIA, as stupid as it is. It is. I know it is. Yeah, goodbye, TIA. I have 460 gold still, huh? That's neat. I suppose I'll take Sap Tap, because I might as well take something. And I should remove a card. Which may as well be a Root Seeds. It may as well. Could also have been that other ritual, but we have the Pyre Chomper now, so that I think we can keep it. You want to re-roll here for funsies? You could give one of these TIAs plus 25 hit points. Sure. One of them having plus 25 is better than both of them, by the way. So that'll actually be perfect. And we 120 out of 100 go on. I see where the high roll is. These two Tias are going to go out of control very quickly. With this setup, we do Windleton downstairs, Steelsinger upstairs, we sting somewhere, and I think we actually daze Patient. I think that will be good. Wherever he decides to go, he actually leaves the floor? Wow, okay. I will Fledgling Imp downstairs, good. I'm gonna sting up top, I suppose. I will focus growth this lad. Oh yeah, wait. Oh no. Well, I'm gonna play the other Tia, I suppose. He gets 10 hit points. He has 106 HP. I don't know how I feel about that, though. Sure, here's some more Tia. Fine. They're going crazy. Bottom floor. Hey, look. I'm gonna put the Pyre Chomper in top floor, I guess. I will play Pyre Grow. I'm going to Important Work this guy on bottom. I think that's good. We Tia. Right? I mean, this is a lot of scaling, I believe. Neat. I could last stand on this turn, and that's also pretty good. Am I doing enough damage here? Good question. Is this strong enough? You know, it's debatable. It's, debatable. Alright, Steelsinger, I guess technically you exist here. Sure, bud. You were not necessary. Good lord. Good grief, friends. Alright. Pyre Chomper, go live upstairs again. Awake. I technically could have optimized that turn better to have even more. Wow. Incredible. Sure. I mean, if I had taken that Unbroken Horn, did we actually see an Unbroken Horn? I'm not actually sure. It's hard to remember. I'm gonna just sting the boss here. We can disrespect, I believe. It's fine. Tia or something. Ascend the boss. He gets punched. It does not matter. Well, you're gonna die, buddy boy. Oh, he lives because he left the floor. It's actually very funny. I'm just gonna sting this out. Okay. Well, Monster Train, you made your point, friend. You made your point. Good grief. What a run of Monster Train, huh? Okay, so I'm gonna show you the good. You do a Tia, you do an Important Work, you do a Tia, you do an Important Work, you do a Tia, and if I had a kill on my own buddy, I would play it, but then I can draw a card. See, if I had the Hornbreak, I could have drawn the Tia again, and it would have been fun, but, you know, I don't know, is 577 Rage good? Is Transcendent strong? The world may never know. Is Transcendent a powerful unit? You know, also the Resonant Shard was a pretty big pickup here too. Just being honest with you. Windleton. I'm a believer, buddy. Oh no, Windleton. You don't make it. My friend. My buddy boy. Ah, dang. You could kill a man. It's actually just better to play the Awake, though. Oh, Pyre Grow. Great news. Happily click it. Oh no, Windleton. He perished. Cool. Windleton's back, baby! And he's doing his best, it turns out. I'm actually surprised he's dying there. That's very funny. Hey, focus growth. Cool. I like drawing cards, it turns out. Well, Root Seed's my man. He can take it. Sure. He hasn't gotten any scaling yet, but he's actually doing fine. He just keeps dying, and it's okay until we see the Tia. And then, I mean, as soon as he gets the Tia in play, it goes crazy. You go Tia, baby, and then you go Tia. And then we do it again. Oh no, I am farming. Cool, we did it. Good job. Now, I dropped the Awake like a loser. He clears this floor. I think... Don't mess with it. That's where I'm at. I think the answer is do not mess with it. He clears the floor, and that will have to do. Sure, seems okay. We now play Pyre Chomper, who may as well just go live upstairs. There's no reason not to. We then play double Tia. Tia. Cool, cool, cool. That's pretty good. Here's a ritual in the back. I'll glimmer upstairs, I believe. Sting. Torch. Daze the boss, maybe? I mean, I ascend my own buddy to get him killed, actually, is probably the better pick here, actually. That seems reasonable. We are, of course, getting an outrageous amount of Ember now, which is fun. Tia. Let's go. It doesn't matter. It does not actually matter what we're doing now. In fact, I'm actually hurting myself by playing it this way. I will redraw Tia, play another Tia, and win, as it turns out. Cool. Steelsinger, you were technically here, brother. Here, Pyre Chomper, I'm a believer. Alright, cool, good job. I mean, really, it's fine. We definitely didn't get the highest score, but I appreciate the hustle. A good old-fashioned, endless, transcendent nonsense run. Great news. We take these. How did we do, actually? We could have gone way higher. We're going to score so low by comparison. I mean, 63 is not terrible. We'll go to the run summary. This is pretty low. I mean, the 69 is like, just go ham. I can imagine what this looks like. Oh my god, there was an ashes in that trinket shop? I mean, okay. Sure, sure. Why not? Animus of Will, self-infused, holdover into the important work. I mean, when you lean into it, you lean into it, let me tell you. Good grief. The Transcendimp is just a naked Transcendimp? Man. Absolutely pummel it here. This is pretty funny. I mean, if you don't take the Steelsinger, it's like... Why even take the Vial of Tears? That just seems unnecessary. Like, you probably... I don't know. You probably had a harder time on ring 4 or 5 than you needed to. There's no reason to. I mean, my run is cooler on this particular Blessed Seed. I'll tell you that much because I have Steelsinger. But did I need him? Absolutely not. I mean, you saw what happened to our Seraph and Divinity kills. They kind of just go ballistic and insta-kill the world. So, pretty funny. Yeah, intrinsic tiresome climb is smart. Wow, Ashes of the Fallen. That's pretty unbelievable. Love to see that. Next score. A Rail Beater? Oh, yeah, Rail Beater infused with Steelsinger. I don't even know what's happening. I love it. Interesting. So this person took the Thornstone and then got the overflow on ring 3 here. The Rail Beater must have been on the Steel side on ring 2. Kind of interesting. Means you didn't take the magic side there. You have Endless Fledgling, Welder Helper. Yeah, Immortality Potion for sure. You made 2 of these. Gave them random upgrades. That seems fair. Yeah, the rest of this run looks kind of similar. Sharpen. Oof. Why is that intrinsic? Oh no. Remove Consume Preserved Thorns? Dang, I really missed out by not going to the random trinket shop and trying to farm for Ashes of the Fallen. We could have gotten even sillier. I actually think Mr. Steelsinger, look at this man, 127 by 3. If I had duped him at the end, I think he also would have won me the game because this is 600 damage between the two of them, right? And then Windleton would just lock down the floor. So, I mean, even in the case where I didn't have the Transcendent, I think we win this run with Steelsinger. So, I'm going to still count it as I figured out a way to demonstrate how to play Steelsinger in a non restore run. This holdover awake was like actually bad. It gets good for scaling Steelsinger, but rough. We call that tough in the business. Otherwise, it's just a whole bunch of -1s. We love to see it. Burn like half the cards in my deck. Seems good. And everything else is fine. Pyre Chomper plus Transcendums are pretty good. You could clean this up. You could clean this up a lot. Don't take Steelsinger. I actually think your run is considerably stronger without it in this particular case. But again, if you don't take the Steelsinger and you don't see the Transcendimp, you could still get there. But the problem then becomes you're relying on immortality on just some random fledgling imps. I mean, I think if you, with the ashes, you totally still get there. You'd have to farm that trinket shop. It looks different, but I think you still get there even if you don't take the Steelsinger here. You got a lot of options on this run, actually. You can win a bunch different ways. I think my way maybe looks cooler, but is actually potentially a little harder than some of the alternatives. I do think just grabbing that Animus on ring whatever it was on ring 2 is tough, right? I mean, think about that for a hot minute. What does your floor look like? You're basically you do know you have no survivability. I think the Steelworker is super correct choice, right? It's at least survivable. I mean, like a real line here that actually wins if you don't high roll and isn't relying on gambling is Windleton with Steelworker in front. You maybe consider self-infusing him, and then you do endless Rage Imp in front to scale Windleton. That's slower. It's not pretty, but it wins, and it's a top floor setup on Divinity. It's like the safest choice here. It's a very safe run. Now, we didn't play safe because I had Steelsinger and I was making a point. He still gets to respectable numbers for the record. But yeah, interesting. I mean, it's an interesting run, actually. I think there's a lot of ways you can take this. It's kind of cool. Good decision making. I mean, it's not a hard run, I don't think, but it is an interesting one nonetheless. So we'll leave it there. That's 23 wins on the series. Great news. And yeah, so hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks. Huzzah!